I will discuss about the nomenclature of aldehyde and ketone. Nomenclature of aldehyde and ketone. Let me discuss about the nomenclature of aldehyde first. Nomenclature of aldehyde. For nomenclature of aldehyde, generally there are two types of system. One is a common system, another is a IUPAC system. According to the common system, the name is considered as the common name, and according to the IUPAC system, the name is considered as the IUPAC name. Let me discuss about the common name of aldehydes. Common name of aldehydes first. For the common name of aldehydes, generally we follow 2 points. First is the name of aldehyde is related to the common name of corresponding carboxylic acid. Let me discuss with some examples. Suppose take an carboxylic acid, HCOH. The carboxylic acid having name, that is your formic acid, and the corresponding aldehyde is your HCHO. And what will be the name of this aldehyde? For naming such type of aldehyde, that is the name of this is your formic acid. For naming such type of aldehydes, we remove the ic acid word, and add the word aldehyde. After removing the ic acid word, the remaining word is your for, and after the addition of the word aldehydes, the complete word is your formaldehyde. Like that, if you think about other example, there is an acetic acid CH3COH. The name of this compound is your acetic acid. Like this example, also you can name the compound of aldehyde, corresponding compound of aldehyde, that is your carboxylic acid. The corresponding aldehyde of this carboxylic acid, that is your CH3CHO. And the name of this compound is your acetaldehyde. Let me discuss about the other example of aldehydes. Suppose think about the propionic acid, CH3CH2COH. The name of this compound is your propionic acid. These are also the common name. And the corresponding aldehyde is your CH3CH2CHO. And the name of this compound is your propionaldehyde. If you think about other compound, that is CH3CH2CH2COH. The name of this compound is your butyric acid, and the name of the corresponding aldehyde, that is your CH3CH2CH2CHO, that is your butyraldehyde. Like that, you think about other carboxylic acid, CH3CH2CH2CH2COH. The name of this compound is valeric acid, and the corresponding aldehyde CH3CH2CH2CH2CHO, that is your valeraldehyde. Next, we think about the second point related to the common name. Remember the second point. The Greek letter, that is your alpha, beta, gamma, and delta, etc., are used to indicate the position of substituent in the substituted aldehydes. Let me discuss about this point with an example. CH3CH, CH3, CH2, CHO. This is an organic compound related to the aldehydes. At first, our aim to identify the carbons according to the Greek letter. In this compound, this is the functional group of aldehydes, and this is the first carbon which is attached to this functional group. As a result, it is given as alpha carbon. And the second carbon, this is the second carbon with respect to this functional group, so it is considered as the beta position, beta carbon. And it is your said to be gamma carbon. If another carbon is attached with this carbon, then that is your said to be delta carbon. Like that, you can number as alpha, beta, gamma, delta. Suppose if you think about another compound and what are the related carbons. Suppose how can you identify which is alpha carbon, which is beta carbon, which is gamma carbon. This is the functional group of the aldehyde. This is your said to be alpha, and this is your said to be beta, and this is also said to be beta. Next is your gamma, next is your delta. Suppose if I want to give a name to this compound, then what will be the name? Always remember this type of functional group always undergoes the long chain, and it is always given as a number as 1. So this is your said to be the long chain, and the numbering starts from 1, 2, 3, 4. This is according to the IUPAC name, but here according to the common name we numbered as alpha, beta, gamma, and delta like this. Here alpha carbon present, beta carbon present, gamma carbon is present. This is also said to be gamma carbon. And what will be the name of this compound? Suppose if you think about only this, about this long chain, then what will be the name of this compound? Common name of this compound, that is your said to be butyraldehyde. Here one side chain is present at the beta position, so the name of this compound is your beta methyl butyraldehyde. This is the name of this compound. Next, let me discuss about the IUPAC system. This is all about the common name. Let me discuss about the IUPAC name of the aldehydes. IUPAC name of aldehydes. We know that the IUPAC name of aldehyde, the IUPAC name of aliphatic aldehyde is alkanal. Let me discuss about this point with some examples. SCHO, CH3CHO, C2H5 CHO, C3H7CHO. What are the name of this compound according to this alkanal? Here only one carbon is present, so we can remove the alpha and join the meth one. We know that when an organic compound contain one carbon in the long chain, then the word of meth is used. So the name of this compound is methanal. Similarly, if you think about the second compound, if you think about compound, the long chain contains two carbon atom, and we know that for two carbon atom we use the word if. So now remove the alpha and join the each one. Then what will be the name of the compound? That is just said to be ethanol. Similarly, if you want to give a name to this compound, then what will be the name? There are three carbon, so the name of this compound is propanol. Next is there are four carbon is present, so the name of this compound is butanol. Let me discuss about the second point related to the IUPAC system. Suppose an organic compound contains aldehyde functional group with a substituent, that is a side chain. Let me explain this point with an example. Suppose take an example CH3, CH2, CH, here CH3 is present, CH2, CH2. Then what will be the name of this compound? If you think about the name of this compound, then first this is your long chain, which we already discussed about in the first course, you know very well. This is your long chain, and the numbering starts from this one because it is the functional group of aldehyde. It contains carbon 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Since 5 carbon are present in the long chain, so the name is your pentanol, and the one methyl group is present at the 3 number carbon, so the name is your 3-methyl pentanol. Suppose take another example, CH3, CH3 has C2H5 CH2. Then what will be the name of this compound? Suppose take CH3. Then what will be the name of this compound? This is your long chain, and numbering start from 1, 2, 3, 4. You can also now giving the number is 3, 4. Then what will be the name of this compound? 2,3 dimethyl. 2,3 there are two alkyl group, that is your methyl group is present at the 2 position and 3 position. So the name is your 2,3 dimethyl butanol. Suppose an organic compound contains 2 CHO group. What will be the name of this compound? What will be the name of this compound? 2 bond CHO group contained by an organic compound. Let me discuss this point with an example. CHO, CH2, 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 CH2. Then what will be the name of this compound? This is your long chain. In this case, you can start numbering from this carbon to this carbon, or you can start from this carbon to this. That means you can start numbering from left to right, right to left. As you say, suppose this is your one number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Since 5 carbon are present in the long chain, so there is a pentan, and they are linked by a single bond, so pentan is written. Remember, here there are 2 CHO group is present, 2 CHO group are present. So we can write one CHO contain one CHO, or if you consider as 1, another is your 5. So we can write 1 dial. Suppose an organic compound contains 2 bond CHO plus substituent. 2 bond CHO plus substituent. Take an example: CHO, CH2, CH, CH3, CH2, 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 CH2. Then what will be the name of this compound? This is your long chain. This is your long chain. In this compound, you can start numbering from left to right or right to left, but here we cannot write left to right or right to left. only one condition being satisfied. Here only left right is possible. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. When the numbering starts from left to right, then these side chain getting the lowest number, that is your 3. If you want to start numbering from right to left, then this is the way of numbering. If you want to start numbering from right to left, then this C3 get 5 number. It is the highest locant as compared to this left to right. So we cannot take this numbering. We can take the numbering 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 like this. Then what will be the name of this compound? That is your 3-methyl. Methyl group is present at the 3 carbon, so you can get 3-methyl. There are 7 carbon is present, so we can name 3-methyl heptane 1,7-diane. Suppose an organic compound contains more than 2 CHO, more than 2 CHO group. Suppose an organic compound contains more than 2 CHO group, more than 2 CHO group. Take an example. CHO, CH2, CHO. This is the best example for this point. Another case also possible here. Suppose think about this example. The second example, this example also contains 3 CHO, which is more than 2 CHO. Here, this example also contains 3 CHO, 1, 2, 3 CHO. But there is a difference. What is the difference? In this case, this CHO is directly attached to the long chain carbon. If it is a long chain, then this CHO directly attached to the carbon atom of the long chain. But in this case, if it is your long chain, then this CHO does not directly attach to the long chain carbon. It is attached to this carbon through CH2 group. Then what will be the name of this compound? For such type of compound, we does not take the 3 CHO group in the long chain. We can take this part as the long chain and start numbering according to the lowest locant formula. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can also give 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry, 1, 2, 3, or you can also give number 1, 2, 3. Then what will be the name of this compound? This is your, no doubt this is your long chain. Then what will be the name of this compound? For such type of compound, we generally use special suffix. That is your, we know that for CHO, we generally use L as the suffix and formyl as the prefix. But for such type of compound, we generally use the special suffix, that is your carbaldehyde. So what will be the name of this compound? Propane. 1, 2, 3. There are 3 carbon is present, so we can write propane. 1 CHO present linked with the 1 this carbon, that is your 1. Another is your 2 carbon, that is your 2. Third CHO is linked with the 3 carbon, that is your 1, 2, 3 tricarbaldehyde. Look at that. Here the special suffix carbaldehyde is used. Suppose if you want to give a name to this type of compound, then what will be the rule? For naming such type of compound, we can take these 2 CHO in the long chain, but we cannot take this long chain with this long chain carbon. And totally this part is treated as the side chain. And what will the name of this side chain? Suppose there is a CH3 present, then it is said to be your what? Methyl. Then it is said to be what? Methyl. Now what will happen? One hydrogen is removed. Think that you can think that one hydrogen is removed and CHO is attached. So the name of this side chain is your formyl methyl, and it is given as a bracket because it is a this part is considered as the one substituent chain, and the name of this part is said to be formyl methyl, and the locant to this and the locant of this side chain is your what? It is only cleared by giving the numbering. If you can start numbering from left to right or right to left as your choice, because this position is the same. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. At 3 position this side chain is present or substituent is present. There is your 3 formyl methyl, and you can give the name that your 5 carbon are present, so you can give the name pentane. Whatever is pentane, and 1 and other is your 5, so that is 1 5 diol is removed. So finally we can get the 3 formyl methyl pentane 1 5 diol. Suppose an organic compound contains suppose if you think about the cyclo compounds. Suppose before going to the aldehyde containing compound and also cyclo compound, or if I will think about only the cyclo compounds, then what will be the name of this compound? This is what will be the name of this compound? This is a cyclo compound, and what will be the name? Your 6 carbon is present, so that is your hexane. This is the cyclic form, so we generally use the cyclo. It is said to be cyclohexane. Suppose an aldehyde group is present here, then what will be the name of this compound? Nothing, simply just adding the word carbaldehyde. Now it's okay. Then what will be the name of this compound? Before CHO it is named as cyclohexane. When CHO is present, then the name is your cyclohexane carbaldehyde. Suppose if you think about the aromatic aldehydes, take an aromatic compound that is your benzene. Suppose CHO is present, this is an aromatic aldehyde compound, and the name of this compound is your benzaldehyde. Name of this compound is your benzaldehyde. Let me discuss about the other point. Suppose a compound is aromatic, that means we think about the aromatic aldehyde with substituent. Suppose an organic compound is like this, aromatic aldehyde and with substituent. Take an example. This is your benzaldehyde. This is your what? Benzaldehyde. Suppose a substituent is present here. Suppose OH is present. Then what will be the name of this compound? For naming such type of compound, it is highly necessary to know about the ortho, para, meta position. Let me identify which is ortho, which is para, which is meta. Suppose this is your benzaldehyde, this is your benzaldehyde. This is the functional group of the aldehyde, and this position is the opposite to this the functional group. With respect to this functional group CHO, this position is opposite to the functional group. So this is your state to be your para position, and this is the adjacent to carbon atom of this carbon which contains CHO group. So that is your said to be Let me discuss about this again. This is the carbon which contains their functional group, and this carbon is the opposite to this carbon. So this is your para position, and these two carbon are adjacent to this carbon. That is your ortho, and the remaining this is your meta. Suppose OH is present here, then what will be the name of this compound? That is your orthohydroxy benzaldehyde. Orthohydroxy benzaldehyde. Such type of naming already covered in the first year course. That is your benzene. Let me discuss about other example. CHO. Suppose here chlorine is present, or here just OH is present. Then what will be the name? This is the functional group, and this is the carbon which contains this functional group. The opposite is your this, that is your para. This is the adjacent carbon with respect to this carbon, that is your said to be ortho, and the remaining two is your beta. Then the OH is present in the meta position, so we can write meta-hydroxy benzaldehyde. Suppose a substituent is present here, that is your chlorine is present here. Then what will be the name of this compound? That is your para chloro benzaldehyde. That is your said to be para chloro benzaldehyde. This is all about your nomenclature of aldehydes.